Hi, and welcome to DiGiLiSh. I'm your teacher, Chris. Today, for our first lesson, we are going to talk about articles. There are three articles that we will cover for today's class, and they are the, and an. But before we begin, what is an article? Well, to begin with, there are actually two types of articles that we will work with. The definite article, the, and the indefinite article, and an. The definite article, the, is very common. I'm sure you've seen it lots of times. The is used when you talk about something that the person you're talking to knows about, or about something that is important to what you're saying. The weather is cold is an example of where you use it. I like the circus is another. The cat is hungry means that there is a cat and that it is hungry. It doesn't matter if you talk about something in the singular or the plural form. So for example, you say both the child and the children. There's no difference. Indefinite articles are used when you're just talking about something in general or something that the other person doesn't know about. I would like a cat means you just want a cat. There isn't a specific cat you have in mind. I ate a hamburger means you ate just another hamburger. If you say I ate the hamburger, it means that the person you're telling this to should know which hamburger you're talking about. If you're not sure which one to use a and an. There are two indefinite articles, a and an. But how do you know which one to use? The answer to that is actually pretty simple. It depends on the first sound in the noun. If the first sound is a consonant sound, like for example a snake, a tiger, or a dog, then it's a. If it's a vowel sound, then it's an, like with an apple, an orange, or an island. The vowels are the easiest to keep in mind, because there's only 5 of them. There's one for each of your fingers. A, E, I, O, U. Remember that it's the sound and not the letter that counts. For example, X is a consonant, but you pronounce it EX, X. So when you say X-ray, you say an X-ray and not a X-ray. This is very important. Sometimes a letter can be both a vowel or a consonant, like horse and hour. The H is silent in hour, so the first sound is actually O, hour. So it's an hour. In horse, however, you can actually hear the consonant h, horse. So, obviously, you're going to go with a horse. Let's rehearse what we've talked about today. We've talked about definite and indefinite articles. Definite articles are the, and they are used when you're talking about something the other person knows about. For example, the cat is hungry, or the car is new. There is a cat or a car that you are talking about. Indefinite articles, a and an, are used when you're talking about something the other person doesn't know about, or something in general. I have a cat, or that was an X-ray. A nouns start with a consonant sound. For example, tiger, giraffe, horse. An nouns starts with a vowel sound. For example, orange, apple, or hour. And remember, there are 5 vowels that you need to keep in mind. They are A, E, I, O, and U. If you found this lesson useful and would like to see more of them, please subscribe to my channel as I will be uploading more videos as fast as I can. Also, don't forget that there are subtitles for my videos under closed caption or CC. Also, for any international viewers, I will be adding more languages along the way, so be sure to check out if there's any translations for your language. Thank you for watching. See you next time.